Welcome back to the Humble Bowl for another wonderful day of high school football. The precursor to the 17th Annual Seminary Hill Cup. Tonight, we have the St. Stephen St. Agnes School Saints taking on the Episcopal High School Maroon here on EHS Live.
Welcome back to Episcopal High School in the Humble Bowl.
Welcome back to Bryant Field.
Live from Bocock Wrestling Cage.
I'm ready for this game. Oh,
Great
shot.
Wow.
Here it goes up. Puts it down.
He's going for the win. That kid is not getting up.
Wow. Takes it almost 60 yards. Oh, man.
Wow.
Oh, what a shot that shot there.
She is really a dominant player. To Winnie, another goal. Another great one from Winnie Hughes.
Swing and a miss. Strike and a miss. Swing and a miss.
D3 for Shula, and he drills it.
She's gonna put a shot up over the head, and she scores! Puts the soccer team on top in the second period of overtime. Back at the over two. Goal! The kid does it. The Maroon getting really fired up, and I can help to get fired up too, Charles.
We're going to need this. We need this energy today. Welcome back to the Humble Bowl. I'm Charles Fisher, as always, joined by Thomas Sigler. It's going to be a great night for football. Episcopal Maroon, St. Stephen St. Agnes School Saints. I know that's a mouthful. Thomas, what are your thoughts today?
You know, Charles, everyone in the Big A, Alexandria, knows that this is a long-time rivalry between schools across from the seminary. And, you know, I don't know if you can really call it a rivalry. I mean, recently it's been all Episcopal. Can you tell us a little bit about that, Charles? When was the last time St. Stephen's actually won this matchup?
Yeah, so in doing some research, and it wasn't very hard to find, but the last time St. Stephen St. Agnes School won a football game versus the Episcopal High School Maroon, I was just a wee little boy at the Butterfly House, a whopping 3 weeks old. The Saints defeated us back in the fall of 2007. But since then, 17 straight losses for the Saints. I'm 18 years old now, a staggering 6'4", and I've traveled in so many different countries and states, lived in multiple different schools, different houses, lived all across the world. And the Saints still haven't won a football game.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Charles
Will today be the day?
Grew up and now he's paying taxes. St. Stephen's still
I
won the
have to
game.
do tax returns before the St. Stephen St. Agnes School wins a football game.
Speaking of winning, Episcopal has won the coin toss, and they will now elect to receive the kickoff. St. Stephen's with the kick.
And that is not the guy you want to kick it to. Ziggy Allen's going to pick it up, and he's probably going to take it all the way back. He's breaks one tackle, breaks two, breaks three, breaks four. Brought down around the 25-yard line. He had some trouble with that kick, Thomas.
You know, it was
It's unsightly.
It's great to see that he remained calm and collected after he dropped that kick. You know, he didn't try to scramble or fall on it. He just picked it up and ran it back because he knows the strength that his legs possess, and he knows what a weapon he is in that backfield.
He is, I say this every broadcast, but he is one of the fastest kids in the state. Don't let him get open field, and he will skedaddle on past you.
Perfect word. It's good to see Noah Baker back with the mismatched cleats and gloves.
And the Guardian cap, always protecting his head. He will be going very high academic for a school. He's one of the smartest kids I've ever met. Mosai Matthew, his first pass to Ziggy Allen. Ziggy Allen, he has space. He's going. He's going. Flag thrown down, probably on the block by Baker. Allen believes he wasn't down, but the refs will call him down. Just shy of the marker. That flag's going to be on holding on Noah Baker. Yeah.
Last week, the starting quarterback for the Episcopal Maroon, Jackson Gravely, went down with a hand injury, and since then, Mosai Matthew has been commanding at the helm for the Maroon. I'm going to be interested to see how he does today, Charles.
Yeah, it was a really, really big team win last week. Jackson Gravely got us off to a great start, but we held our composure without Gravely. The defense did what they needed to do. That's been the story of the season. But Mosai Matthews, a very talented kid. They're comfortable with him starting for a reason. Here's a screen pass to Corley. Corley breaks free. Corley, he's high stepping, gets to the 35. That will be a Maroon first down. Penalty doesn't scare the Maroon off at all. We get our first down. Notable guy to watch on the St. Stephen's defensive line, number 18, Langston Banks. He's a senior from the area. He holds a couple D2 offers for football, but we should have no problem with him. Ben Ironi. Ben Ironi had the big run last week, picks up an easy gain of 7 yards, and the transformation of Ironi as a runner from a little power back to get you 3-4 yards, and now he's breaking free for multiple 50-plus yard touchdowns this season, Thomas. That's amazing to see.
Yeah, I mean, from him I see shades of Najee Harris on Alabama. You know, he's got that power, and he can also break away free. So,
yeah,
it's a great weapon to have.
He can get after it, and we're going to be running back by committee for the rest of this season. Levi Babin still dealing with this hamstring injury. Ben Ironi breaks free, push one guy in the dirt. 20-yard gain for Ironi.
I mean, Ben Ironi, nearly impossible to tackle in the open field. He's got a variety of moves that he can pull off. He's got that explosive juke move plus that stiff arm. I mean,
yeah.
If I had to tackle him, I'd probably just get out of the way, Charles.
And I'm sure you guys saw in the open, Ben Ironi's 60-yard touchdown from last week. He was nearly stopped. They were going to call him. They probably should have called him down because he wasn't making any forward progress. He kept those legs pumping, and he pushed and found open field. We have Landon Williams as well, number 4, another weapon in the backfield. He was dealing with an ankle injury, but he's a little bit quicker than Ironi. But he can get after him. He can fly, too.
Another notable addition to this Episcopal football team, we've got back Truman Albright. He was taking a break to focus on his baseball career. He committed to Kenyon College for baseball, and now he's back, number 79. I think he's taking some penalty bent.
That's not Truman.
Oh, shoot. Well, Truman
That's
is
your
back.
brother, bro.
No, it's not.
79 is Jay.
Oh, shoot. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my blood brother, Jay Sigler.
Here's Landon Williams, our first look at him today. He's moving side to side. That ankle is not bothering him at all. And he'll get what looks to be another Maroon first down. The chains are on the opposite side today. It's kind of throwing me off a bit here, Thomas.
Well, as I was saying, Truman Albright back. I guess he's playing somewhere on this O-line. I can't quite make out which one he is, but he is back on this team.
Let's see if we can spot Truman. And Coach Kadeem Rogers, I know, that's his advisor. I know Truman's not on right now.
51?
That's 51's Clyde. I heard he got a call and Truman answered the call. So good from him. Mosai Matthew finds Ziggy Allen, his favorite target, up the middle. Ziggy makes one-man miss, makes three-man miss. He's out.
Ziggy ran about 20 yards horizontally there and maybe 7 vertically, but it'll do.
A second down and 2. And this is the best the Episcopal offense has looked. I don't know if that's a testament to our patience or it'll speak upon the St. Stephen's defense.
You know, in these rivalry games, you can't really ever guarantee anything, Charles. Anything could happen. But
Anything
Episcopal
can happen.
has been running this rivalry for the past 18 years. So
Oh, that's a jump from St. Stephen's on the D-line. No flag thrown. Landon Williams, he's pushing. He's pushing.
they got to blow it dead. They're not taking him down under any
I'm surprised they didn't
circumstance.
call a false start on one of the defensive tackles, but Landon will get a first down regardless.
A gain of 4 on the play, good enough for an Episcopal High School first down. 1st and 10 for the Maroon at the St. Stephen's St. Agnes 12-yard line.
So St. Stephen's St. Agnes has a couple of first-year starters in the secondary. P.J. Wolf, number 14, in the skies. It's gonna be interesting to see if Mosai tests him. We've got Ziggy Allen versus P.J. Wolf, an all-state track runner versus a future All-IC baseball player.
Correct me if I'm wrong. This is PJ's first year playing football for the team.
don't
Doesn't
know.
even matter. Landon Williams runs in for an easy Maroon touchdown.
I mean, ground and pound, Charles. Ground and pound. That's what clearly Coach Rogers has been thinking this whole game.
Yeah. That is the easiest touchdown I think the Maroon will score all year.
I mean, we consistently got 5 or 6 yard gains on every play.
We had a penalty, set us back 10 yards, and the next play we got a first down. Doesn't get much easier than this. Maximus.
Just a boy from Britain lining up a field goal.
See if he can get this one up and over. He puts his foot on it. It's normally good.
Oh, is that good?
And one.
Interesting.
There's a bad hold there from freshman quarterback Aiden Elali.
What's the pronunciation on that, Charles? Eli Laley, I believe.
That was good. Elali. Oh, I got it. My fault. My apologies to Aiden.
You know, I got to have a word with Coach Mo after this game, Charles. We had a mass meeting with the cheerleaders last night, and I had my Episcopal hard hat, and, you know, while I was in the mosh pit, someone decided to knock it really hard off my head, and I had to pick it up and throw it in the stands. And after the mass meeting, I went to go grab it out of the stands, and it was nowhere to be found. And I saw Coach Mo driving away in his golf cart. I'm not sure if he took it, but I need to have a word with him to see if he saw it, because I'd like to find that. It was given to me by a dear friend, Finn Boyle, and I'd like to keep it.
Yeah, if we can get a camera shot here of our guys lining up, it's going to be interesting. Let's see if they're going to swing their arms again this week. That was my favorite part of watching last week's game. Some new tradition, they said, where they swing their arms, they try to get in sync, get some momentum for this kickoff.
I didn't know that, Charles. Let's see it. I'm watching out for this. Oh, here we go.
There we go. They're swinging. They're swinging. They're not in sync, but they're swinging.
I'm swinging too.
We're swinging. Maximus's kick. That's going to be in the end zone almost. Great kick for Maximus. I think that's Gabe Murphy who took it for the Saints.
Tucker Schmack.
Oh, Tucker Smack. My apologies.
The kick was returned by number 9, Landon Scott.
Chris.
It's good, brother.
What's up, dog?
How are you?
Good. Of course.
I owe you.
1st and 10 for the Saints at their own 28-yard line.
So the Saints get to their 28. Sorry.
We'll get our first look at the Saints offense here, led by the freshman quarterback Anthony Youngblood, promising 8th grade starter on the JV team last year. We saw a little bit out of him.
Yeah, and I remember Youngblood. I remember Saints thinking he's the future, so we'll see what's up with that. Youngblood, his first snap, screen pass. And, man, he set up Gabe Murphy. That was almost a hospital pass. Berto Bloodworth coming in hot.
Number 1, Anthony Youngblood's pass is complete to number
They're going to
2,
put some
Gabriel
mean
Murphy.
pressure on Youngblood. I think if Darren Armstrong hits him once, he'll be a little bit shaken up.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how the Youngblood adjusts to this new varsity level of play. Let me know when y'all got that reference.
Yeah.
Because his name is Youngblood.
Yeah,
He is
we
a
get it.
Youngblood.
I think it's going to be very interesting to see how the St. Stephen's O-line looks. I'm curious to see that because I don't think anyone can stop Darren Armstrong or Darren Coast Cameron coming off the edge. Youngblood running for his life.
I think that should be intentional grounding. That did not go past the line of scrimmage. I don't know if they throw that flag in high school, but that was
They threw a flag on
absolutely
someone.
bottom.
There's someone in that direction.
Yeah, but it has to
Oh,
go
yep,
past the line
that's
of
grounding.
scrimmage.
Grounding offense. Wow.
So the panicked pass from Youngblood cannot make it to the line of scrimmage. I believe if it did, if he put enough air on that, it could have been intercepted by defenders. So pick your poison there, Charles.
Yeah, this St. Stephen's O-line is going to have to do a way better job guarding Youngblood because Darian Coates Cameron almost lit him up off the edge. But hopefully this is a turnover fest for the Maroon today. That would be awesome to see. Our defense probably our strongest facet of our team this year. Special teams is good too, but this defensive unit has really helped us win some games this year.
Especially that defensive line, Charles. I mean, you got that explosive British boy on the left side, and you got Darian in the
Darren in the middle.
Darren and Darian. Ooh.
Darian just jumped.
Darian shows blitz early. Mistimes the snap count. That's going to cost the Maroon 5 yards. Should be no problem. It seems to be a third and a 28.
Yeah, it makes a 3rd and a mile to a 3rd and .8 miles. So that's about the distance from here to St. Stephen's. There's the distance to the marker here. So
Speaking of St. Stephen's, the boys' soccer team is over there playing them. Last time I was updated for the score, it was 1-1.
Wow. Do we get who scored the goals? That would be curious to hear that. No? It's okay if not. Youngblood dropping back, evading. He's doing a good job in the pocket. Big hit from Landon Williams. Oh, man.
You know, Youngblood did a good job using his legs there to get, honestly, a very big positive game, but unfortunately that intentional grounding penalty was
I don't even think it was just the grounding. That first play lost them a lot of yards. He gained 16 yards, and they didn't even make it to the initial first down marker. So,
I mean, that Maroon defense is rough, Charles.
yeah, so Thaddeus Corley back now to take this punt, if it even makes it there. Not out of the realm of possibility for a block.
Parker Spence with the punt, low snap.
Oh, that's going to get blocked. Oh, wow. He got it off. And they're just going to let it, roll. Good roll from Spence's punt. My goodness. They probably shouldn't have picked it up that early. Down by Landon Scott, the sophomore.
You know, being from around the area, I knew a couple of these kids, Parker Spence being one of them, his older brother, Campbell Spence, heading off to Auburn this year. I believe he's a freshman there right now.
Wow.
Remember watching YouTube videos in his basement, playing some Fortnite at his house. Good times. Now he's punting for St. Stephen's.
Man. Should have came to the Maroon, but he stayed on the dark side. Makes sense. Mosai Matthew here.
I'm interested to see if Coach Rogers is going to let him show off his arm here. Maybe go for a deep ball.
Yeah, we are up 7-0. Another handoff to Ironi. Ironi's going to get some film for his highlight tape in this one. He ran for, and he fights hard. He gets the hardest 9 yards you'll ever see. Takes a beating every game, but he pops right back up. Got to get him hydrated. Keep him hydrated throughout this game, though.
You know, the Maroon have been a team riddled by injuries these past couple of weeks, and it's honestly heartwarming to see all these young members of the team step up and fill those shoes. I mean, Peter Fru's been out all season. We got Tiki Bell injured himself on the first day of practice, and this team looks no different.
Here's Zay Mapp. Talk about one of those young guys stepping up. Zay Mapp, another tank, gets the Maroon a first down.
Mosiah Matthews' pass is complete to number 14, Isaiah Mapp.
Wow, Thomas, another guy who stepped up. One of my favorite one of my favorite players to watch this season, number 21, Tyson Long. He plays more defense than offense, but he's a fun kid to watch.
I mean, that kid Tyson seems to be in the right place at the right time at all times. I mean, even when he gets out of position, he somehow makes a play.
Caden Bruce jet sweep. The basketball player out of Baltimore. Fall forward, and they're going to pull him down by his horse collar. We'll probably get a first down.
I mean, one thing about Caden Bruce is when he gets on that speaker, you'll hear some songs you've never heard before, Charles. When you give him that aux cord, you're going to either get put on or he's going to get put to shame. There's one of two things happening.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. But yeah, I'm excited to hopefully play basketball with Bruce this season.
Against St. Stephen's St. Agnes.
First down, Maroon after the penalty. Mosai Matthew in the backfield. On his left, Ben Ironi. I want to see a deep ball here, Charles. Sue me.
I do as well.
It's a 5-yard penalty and
So it'll be 1st and 5, I think,
first
is
and 5.
what they'll call it. I beat Mr. Gray. Now this is almost certainly a run play. Jumped by St. Stephen's. They're going to blow it dead. And that St. Stephen's coach is irate. And I would be too if I had to coach the St. Stephen's St. Agnes School Saints in football.
Offsides is the call against St. Stephen's St. Agnes.
Not too much of that. St. Stephen's is
5-yard
a great
penalty
school. I
for
actually was looking at them
High School.
myself.
First down.
I
Glad you came here,
First and 10 for the
Thomas.
Maroon at the St.
I enjoyed
Stephen's
St.
Agnes
Stephen's
42-yard
as a
line.
community. I think it's a really great school, and there's just a
Fortunate.
difference here.
Yeah, unfortunately, their football team has not been in the best of luck. But they have great people, great people all around over there. There's Ironi. Oh, he found a hole. Oh, my goodness. And
Honestly,
he took Tucker Schmock for a ride there.
I believe it's actually Shumack. Tucker Shumack,
Oh.
impressive by him to stay with Ironi through that.
Start is the call against Episcopal
Give him a
High School,
piggyback ride.
negating Ironi's run.
Well, Ironi's run will be taken away from him by a false start.
5-yard penalty will make it
And you
first
know, if I'm
and
Ironi,
15.
I'm thinking that's just more yards for my stat line.
Yeah, we've gotten to this point. But can we let Mosai Matthew throw a deep ball, please? That's all I want to see.
We're giving him good pocket protection. We haven't even let him drop back yet. Seems like he's either throwing a screen or throwing a jet sweep every time he's passed the ball.
But at the same time, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I think once we go up 14-0 here, we'll see some more deep balls. Here's Bruce again, breaking free. He gets 10.
Here comes Ziggy Allen, deep ball threat.
Matthews pass
Maybe
was
we'll see a
complete
deep
to number
ball.
0, Caden Bruce.
Oh, and here comes number 16, Adam Bell. One of my favorite players to watch in this team. He plays with a lot of grit. You know, he's not going to beat you off the line or anything, but he's crafty, man. Watch him on this close side
And he can
Matched
block,
up.
too.
against
Kid's got a
Tawan
lot of heart.
Figaro. He's running a route.
Mosai Matthew, I believe, has not thrown an incomplete pass today. Completes another short check down to, is that Corley?
Yes, number 1, Thaddeus Corley.
Matthews pass is complete to number 1.
3rd and
Thaddeus
short here.
Corley.
The first somewhat precarious situation that the Maroon have been put in. But I'm sure if they hand the ball off to Ben Ironi,
3rd
good
and
things
1.
will happen.
You know, even if we're not handing the ball off to Ernie, and maybe we do and he gets stuffed, you know, we're going for it on 4th down. I mean,
Yep.
to see the way our defense has been
Yep.
played, we can
That's
definitely
easy.
have that insurance, and Ironi picks it up.
The ball is carried.
Simple
by
and
number
easy.
9, Ben Ironi.
He falls forward for an easy first
A gain of
down.
5, good enough for an Episcopal High School first down. 1st and 10 for the Maroon at the St. Stephen's.
Ironi will be relieved of his
28-yard line.
duties by Landon Williams here.
And this Episcopal backfield is not getting St. Stephen's any breaks. I mean, once you see Landon sub off, or once you see, what's his name?
Ben?
Once you see Ben sub off, you got to deal with Landon.
Matthew
It's a
dropping
lose-lose.
back. Good
Wow.
little sidearm drop in there for, is that Mapp or Corley? Corley should have known.
I mean, that was a beautiful way to use that arm slot to his advantage and get around the defender. You know, he had the defender jumping with that pump fake, and he went under his arms.
I think
Delivered
that's
a dime
Matthew's
right to
best.
Corley.
I think that's Matthew's best trait, Thomas. Every time I've seen him do that a couple of times now. He'll adjust, see it over the top, but no, it's not there. He'll find that sidearm slide, and he's just as comfortable there on these passes.
Absolutely beautiful by Matthews, and he'll take another snap. He's going to drop back again.
Oh.
Batted down by St. Stephen's defender.
First incomplete pass, I believe.
Pass was batted down
They're
by
starting to
number
learn
18,
about the
Langston
screens and
Banks.
slants. Charles, I guess we got to go for a deep ball.
Guess we got to try something new. 3rd and 8. And I see Cooper Pressing coming in now.
Screech. Receiving back, they call him.
Yeah, but he'll just put his head down and go. And I don't think anyone on the St. Stephen's defense will be able to stop that. Matthew, good ball to Berto Bloodworth. He fights contact.
Takes a big hit
I don't
over
know
the
if
middle.
he lost the ball there. No, he stayed on it. Another Maroon.
That's a
first
grown man
down.
catch, Charles.
Here comes Truman Albright, Darren Armstrong.
Matthews pass.
There's a whole lot of
Number 10, Roberto Bloodworth.
linemen in right now.
It's good to see Truman, number 56, back on the line.
A gain to the St. Stephen's 9-yard line. First and goal for the Maroon.
Is
Official
are we?
timeout St. Stephen's.
Yeah,
St. Agnes.
good call from St. Stephen's to call that timeout there. I think that the Maroon are going to go Wildcat with Ben Ironi, and that'll work to our advantage.
So midway through this first quarter, or I should say fully through this first quarter, we got about a minute left. The score is now 7-0 Episcopal. They're in the red zone looking to score again. They came out in a Wildcat look, but St. Stephen's called a timeout to adjust before Episcopal was able to run a play.
Yeah, and I saw all those linemen coming in. I didn't know what was going on, but it seems like they're going to stay in it. Got a lot of strong kids up there. I don't know how the head coach for St. Stephen's, let's see what his name is. Rashawn Winton. I don't know how Coach Winton is going to be able to stop this. As long as Ironi catches the ball, I think it's a surefire touchdown here.
Could we see a trick play where Ironi throws the ball, Charles?
No chance. No need. That's really what it is.
I can
There's
only
no
assume
need.
they're running this to the left. I mean, they've got a couple of blockers over
Nope.
there. Yep,
Yep.
goes left.
Yep, that's too easy.
Cuts
And he
up the
runs
middle.
right. He didn't even get touched. That's way too easy.
The ball is carried by number 9, Ben Ironi, for 8 yards and an Episcopal High School.
That was the easiest touchdown I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, Charles, I'm going to be honest. That touchdown didn't even get me excited. I knew it was coming. I mean,
it's not even fair.
There is a flag on the play.
Oh, run it again.
illegal man downfield maybe. I don't know if that can happen on a handoff. What could it be? They're marching him back.
We don't know what the...
In comes Corley. You know, Corley can throw the ball, Charles, so be on the lookout for that. Corley will line up in the outside, though, and looks like they're going to go Wildcat again. Probably the same play. I mean, Ironi didn't even get touched the play before, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Ironi runs left. Oh, they touch him, but they're not going to stop him. Those legs are still pumping. That ball is still live. Oh, they can't blow that one dead. They can't blow that one dead.
I mean, we've seen Ironi do that on multiple occasions, and he just did it again after the play was blown dead. I mean, you can't let Ironi stop. I mean, you can't stop him on those plays.
The stationary bike, Ben Ironi, keeps his legs pumping at all times. Is that a good one or not? Should we dead that?
Stationary bike, but he moves afterward. You can.
It's like when
let's leave that one behind.
It's like one of those bikes. I'm just gonna explain this. I'm never gonna say it again.
A Peloton?
It's like
Second and goal.
no, like the ones we have in the gym with the actual wheels on them. If those were like to like break, all right, let me stop. If they were to break, hypothetically, all right, Matthew's back in.
We'll see if the Maroon can get a playoff before the end of the first quarter.
I apologize. ladies
Rashai
and gentlemen.
Matthews is gonna run it
Oh,
to Ziggy.
oh my goodness,
Far right.
untouched. I'm home. Oh wow, blown short. And I'm still upset about that Ben Ironi Rob touchdown.
Some St. Stephen St. Agnes fans are beginning to show up, and they seem to be making their way towards the girls' JV soccer game instead of the football game.
And I fully support that, Thomas.
Understandable, considering the Seminary Hill Cup has just kicked off, starting at 4:30. I'm going to see if we can get a score update for you guys on that game.
And I think we can count this as the mini extension of the Seminary Hill Cup. Both soccer teams are playing. JV boys soccer is winning commandingly 2-0 over the Saints right now, and boys soccer, I think they're still tied. That should be a good game. And when we win this football game, all those combined wins, I think, will put us over the edge in this cup.
Yeah, Episcopal looking for the three-peat here, I believe.
Four-peat? Three-peat?
I believe we lost our freshman year.
Maybe. 6-3, yes.
Because
I
remember
that.
us
Yeah, we did.
losing the volleyball game our freshman year.
No, we didn't lose volleyball.
No, we won the volleyball game,
Yeah.
and we thought we won the whole thing, but it turned out there was another match, and they ended up winning in that match. But since then, 3-0 against St. Stephen's in the past 3 years.
Yeah, it's been too easy.
Episcopal now scoring on the left side of the field. Mosai Matthew with Cooper Preston in the backfield.
I saw some young St. Stephen's supporters saying they're kicking. They know we're about to score a touchdown. Here's Screech, his handoff. He finds a hole, he runs it in, that's too easy.
Touchdown Maroon. The score,
Sideline isn't even happy about these, man.
the score 13-0 now.
For 8 yards and Episcopal High
Mosai Matthew doing a great job at the helm,
on to attempt the
holding it down here.
number 25
That's
back
all we need him to do today.
out of the hole.
And then we're,
Number 17, Aiden
assuming we hold them to a stop,
O'Reilly.
it's deep ball time.
O'Reilly.
So the St. Stephen's fans, the little kids, will get their shot at returning a kick through the uprights if Maximus can put it there, and he
Let's
does.
see who catches it. Oh,
Loose ball.
I think, is
Richard
that
falls
Tom
on it.
Wilson in the back? Tom Wilson was the closest one to catching it.
Now the Episcopal High School Maroon 14.
But he did not.
St. Stephen St. Agnes School Saints 0.
I think those kids could probably stay there and try to get another one at the end of this quarter.
They're going to try to return to the referee, making their way into the end zone. He's just holding it out. He doesn't know what to do with it.
I think we're going to get to the point in this game, Thomas. I hope I'm not speaking prematurely, but where Aiden O'Reilly can come in at the start of the second half and just get things going.
Yeah, I've been hearing about that. I've been hearing murmurs of perhaps
Maximus Kajewski
Ella
back on the
Lively
kickoff for
Lively
Episcopal
second
High
half.
School.
Yeah.
You know, we heard it a little bit last week. Hopefully they want to get the freshman quarterback some reps,
And number
some
9,
varsity
Landon
experience.
This is the perfect time to do so. Believe he led JV team. I don't think they won that game, but heard he had a pretty decent performance. And it's hard. Those are always some small teams. Oh, the arms are swinging. We're good. We looked in sync on that one. Maximus, good kick. Oh, hits the knee of number 9. Is that Landon Scott? Yes, it is. Landon Scott will drop on it at the 15.
Number 9, Landon
Looks like he lost that one in the sun.
Kajewski's kick.
Let's see if St. Stephen's can make this a game, Charles. Beginning of the second half, the second quarter, I should say. My apologies. 14-0. St. Stephen's yet to put up a touchdown, yet to get it in the red zone,
Yet to move the ball forward.
yet to have a first down also. That
Yet
goes
to
without saying.
advance the ball past the down marker. So,
The ball is spotted at the St. Stephen St.
always
Agnes
love to watch a
19-yard
good game.
line. First and 10 for the Saints.
Youngblood in the backfield.
Coach Cameron in coverage now. No blitzing. Landon Williams will be blitzing. Oh, my goodness. I think that's the freshman Dalen Jackson. And he gets 1 sack a game, Thomas. I'm proud to call him my freshman buddy.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't that your freshman buddy, Charles? Both of us have freshman buddies on the football team. Unfortunately, mine, Thomas Walker, shout out to him. He's in that polo right there. Injured himself during preseason. You know, I brought him some candy and stuff.
Such a good guy, man.
A loss of 2 on the play.
Lucky for me is her sister, Mimi Walker, I can call one of my friends. And I was able to ask her what his favorite candies were so I could deliver the right package. Youngblood takes a snap. Looking over the middle, caught.
First completed pass, Gabe Murphy will be brought down easily by Ziggy Allen. Our open field tackles improving week after week, Thomas. We need these to win the IAC.
Yeah, 100%. That's been a key to the game for the past however many games of the season there is. Open field tackles, one of the most important plays in football. You know, you can't bring down a guy 1-on-1 or one-on-one. My apologies. You can't really expect to win a football game.
That's exactly right, Thomas. A lot of parents in the stands. Want to tell these parents, get on the loudspeaker, tell these parents to go support JV Girls Soccer. Someone jumped first. I think that was number 59, Anthony Campbell. The look of fear on his face when he saw 15 Canadians jumping right at him. I'm counting them. There's actually 3 of them.
Stephen St. Agnes first down.
I'd be scared too if Darren Armstrong, Darren, Coach Cameron, and Ben Ironi were running full speed at me as well. Youngblood, under center. He'll drop back. Has some time in the pocket. One-on-one. Great defense there from Landon Williams. He'll draw his box.
Yeah, that was absolutely blanketed, Charles. There was no shot, no window for that pass to be completed. I think that Youngblood was just throwing up a prayer there, hoping to get a big chunk gain and fire his offense up a little bit. But now on second down, he'll have to get a little more crafty here.
I'm surprised Youngblood was able to get that one off. The offensive line doing a little bit better, giving him a couple seconds at least now to protect. Levi Babin's dad, as always, getting the crowd fired up. Clap, clap, clap. That's all him.
It's good to see the parents stepping up with the lack of a student section, you know. Most of the students are at the Seminary Hill Cup game going on right now.
This is the first time I've ever been happy to have no student section at a football game. Darren Armstrong almost bats that one down. Pass completed to number 27, Will Brown. Will Brown will be short of the first down marker. Pretty good gain for the Saints.
Youngblood's pass was complete to number 27, William Brown.
I think maybe we spoke a little prematurely, Charles. These Saints are getting the chains moving.
Youngblood feeling a little bit more comfortable. We got to get around this outside. I think we show blitz. And I don't think they can stop us because Darren Armstrong for sure takes up two guys. We have Dalen Jackson and Kibri on the edge. And then Vince Linder, you can't leave him alone.
Looks like we'll send 4 to their 6. We send one more.
Oh my goodness.
Ironi coming from the secondary.
Yep, they got him. Two Canadians. Darren Armstrong, Ben Ironi, both get a half of a sack.
Ball carried by number 1.
It's too easy.
Anthony Youngblood.
I believe I just heard Darian call Youngblood a waste you.
Were led by number 52, Darren Armstrong.
I believe Darren Armstrong said, "I just smoked that Ute," after he got the sack.
A loss of 4 on the
We've been picking up some Canadian slang while talking to this football team.
Number 26, Parker Spence,
If you couldn't
on the
tell.
punt for St. Stephen St. Agnes. Deep to receive for Episcopal High School.
So Spence now,
Number 1, Thaddeus
your
Coley.
boy. He has the most drip on their team, not going to lie. I'm surprised he got that one off. He's going to fall to the ground, try to fake a penalty.
Punt's going to go straight up, 20-yard punt. I think it went higher than it went far.
I lost the ball out of the sky. It's just I looked up and it was all 10. And then I looked down and it landed right on the E.
The ball will be spotted at the Episcopal High School 47-yard line.
The soccer game is still tied 2-2 now.
Wow.
I'm assuming it's approaching its end now. It's been
Can we
about
ask
an
who the
hour
goals
since
are
it
by?
started. I know Back Diane has 1 goal.
Okay. Yeah, Charlie Backdian, native of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He's a beast. He's going to light it up wherever he goes to play in college. Oh, Cooper Presson just drops one from Matthew. That was a good ball by Matthew. Put some good spin on it. Presson, notably wearing no gloves. Maybe that's why he dropped it.
2nd and 10.
I think that's just because he's a gritty player, Charles.
I mean, yeah, I'm not criticizing the no gloves, but that's a valid excuse for why you drop a pass. I think Coach Rogers is going to say, put on some gloves, young fella. It's my Coach Rogers impression.
That was a horrible impression, Charles.
Here's Matthew, handing it off to Williams. Williams finds a hole. That ankle is not holding him down. They're grabbing it. Oh, wow.
The ball is carried by number
I mean, they've
4,
got to blow that
Landon
dead. They got to
Williams.
protect Landon there. Some interesting calls by the referees here on when and when not to stop the play.
Langston Banks, their best DN. His helmet will come off. So he's going to have to sit out this play. They bring on Colton Kleeblatt instead on the defensive end. Noted here as 155 pounds. So let's see how he holds up versus the much larger Vince Linder. Hand off to Williams. Williams pushes one off. Knocks one down.
That's grown man strength, Charles.
That's their number 2. That's Gabe Murphy. Got put in the dirt. And I think the refs are learning after that Ben Ironi blown dead that they're just going to let him play out until these boys hit the floor. I don't know how I feel about that one. Or how I feel about
A gain of 4 on the play.
calling it like that.
2nd and 6.
So the Maroon, 2nd and 6 Now, Mosai Matthew in the backfield with Landon.
Yeah, Landon Williams here probably will get the ball back again. No, he'll go out and receive. Mosai Matthew stepping up in the pocket. Finds Ziggy Allen over the middle. That's a great find. And Ziggy Allen falls forward for a 20-yard gain.
Mosai Matthew improvising in a collapsing pocket, able to step up and throw on the run to Ziggy Allen.
And these are the types of plays, types of things we need to do. Just get all the guys' confidence up. You go into it, and I don't want to prematurely call it, but we're doing very well today. Mosai Matthew doing a great job commanding that pocket, stepping up, getting comfortable. It's his pocket, our own line.
I mean,
we'll protect them
you
for
can
sure.
see at this point, St. Stephen's is bringing their secondary down really low. The linebackers only 3 yards off the line.
Noah Baker now. Everyone eats. And they got to protect that kid's brain. He is wearing a bright yellow Guardian cap, adding to his color palette he's wearing today.
You know, I can only wonder what color his skull cap is right now. Last time he was seen rocking this apparel, he had a green skull cap in the first half and a red one in the second half. So I can only imagine.
But
how
he
that's gonna
turned it
go.
around in that second half, so maybe the red skull cap is what he's wearing. I would hope so.
So the right side seemingly wide open. They're going to motion out Noah Baker.
Ooh, Noah Baker one-on-one. First PJ Wolf. Let's watch that. Oh, wow.
Mosai thrown down to the ground by number 18, Langston Banks.
Banks showing why he's the best defensive player for the Saints. Looks like there was a lapse in blocking. I don't know how.
Charles, what in the world is on his arm?
I don't know.
He's got armor on his arm. That's unfair, ref. Can you do something about that?
He's got a whole second arm.
How are you supposed to swipe him when you're blocking him if you can't?
I don't know if that's an elbow thing, a shoulder thing. Oh, man. A lot of drops coming here from this running back core. 4th and long. Are we going to get a field goal? That would be cool. That would be cool. This is a pretty long one. Where's the ball spotted? It's spotted at the 26. Let's do some quick math. 7 back plus 10.
That's about a 40-yard field goal.
43?
Something like that. This is a decently far kick for the lefty kicker, Maximus.
Let's see if Ella Lively's hold will be good. Snap. The hold. Oh, man. Good defense there from the St. Stephen's School Saints to hold the Maroons to no score.
You know, going into the second half, I'd like to see less holding and more throwing from Aiden Alai.
Ella Lively. Get all those syllables in there, bro.
Elalali.
There you go. You got it. St. Stephen's, there's a crowd of white on the JV soccer field. I can only imagine that isn't good for the Maroon.
That game can't already be over, is it?
Could be.
It's
Played
been an hour.
30-minute halves, 10-minute halftime. Could be over. There's a lot of white on the field. So here's Youngblood. Jackson on the edge.
Low snap to Youngblood. He's looking deep. He's going to go deep. Coach Cameron in coverage, not something you see often. Ziggy Allen's also there. And with the
Youngblood
combination
throwing
of
up
those defenders,
prayers here.
no window to pass for Youngblood. He's just hucking it wherever he wants.
He's seeing white and throwing the ball.
Number 1,
Can't blame him.
Youngblood's pass was intended for number 6, Tawan Figueroa. It was incomplete. 2nd and 10.
So the first contest of the Seminary Hill Cup, we are informed, is a Maroon loss. Biggest win, hopefully, that the St. Stephen's St. Agnes Saints will get this entire weekend.
Hopefully the only one.
Hopefully the only one. JV boys soccer, on the other hand, is up 4-0. Varsity boys soccer still tied 2-2. Yes, no? Who knows?
I asked my friend and captain Jack Jester to update me if anything new happened, and he has not texted me since.
Youngblood rolling out. B-Hop knocks him down. Oh,
That was a very good ball, Charles.
That was beautiful from Youngblood. Ate the tackle from B-Hop. I know that one hurt. And Gabe Murphy beat his man deep. So St. Stephen St. Agnes School Saints, I know that's a mouthful. They're walking down into the opposing team student section. And their team's going to need some energy. They're going to have to cheer for sure if they want to get anything going.
St. Stephen St. Agnes on the previous play. It is now second at 15.
You know, Charles, they've got a bigger student section than us right now. I don't know what that's about.
I'm sure we'll get our guys down. We'll be out here. We support our teams.
Second and very long. For
Only
the
3
Saints.
guys on the D line here, notably. Boom! Big hit from Ziggy. 5-yard gain makes it 3rd and 10. 3rd and 9.
You know, physics was never my strong suit, but correct me if I'm wrong. Mass plus acceleration equals force.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Something like that.
Well, Ziggy Allen, what he doesn't have in mass, he makes up for in acceleration, and he can deliver a powerful hit.
Don't underestimate the mass he has. I think him and Murphy are probably pretty evenly matched, and if one guy's coming in faster, it's not going to look good for the white team.
A big 3rd and long here for Episcopal defense. Youngblood steps back, going deep. There's a
Youngblood
man open downfield. Over
looks at
his
Murphy.
hands, and he is mad at himself. That's, I believe, his 4th target of the game, and no catches to show for it.
Yeah, and Murphy's giving him a chance. I believe if that was one of our receivers, they would have caught the ball. If that was Thaddeus Corley, his catch radius is just so big, he would have caught that ball, but unfortunately he doesn't. Let's get a look at Noah Baker here on the sideline. He's wearing a black skull cap today, and I think he's wearing all black because it's a funeral.
I was about to say that.
Putting the Saint to bed.
So Spence will get the punt here on 4th down. It's
Oh, wow. He is just not afraid of getting taken down. I respect that, man. I
decent
can
punt by
respect
Spence will
that.
pin the Maroon inside their own 40-yard line.
Spence's punt is down by number 29, Justin Matheson.
So the Maroon will take over just short of their 40.
1st and 10 for the Maroon.
We'll have a 1st down here.
Number 10.
St. Stephen's linebackers look to be confused. Dazed and confused. Ben Aroni will knock down 4 of them and still get a positive gain.
The ball is carried by number
Ben Aroni is my new favorite player to watch.
Yeah, he definitely is. You know, as a Steelers fan, I love watching those bruiser power backs that can also break off for a deep run. And he's everything that I wanted out of Najee Harris. And more. And he's Canadian, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a tank.
Adam Bell lining up. Oh,
Someone jumped.
Flag on the play.
A lot of false starts today.
Against Episcopal High School.
That was a fast one. Mr. Goodnow knows his signals.
And 11.
I didn't even get a chance to find the ref before he said
Charles, you
illegal
got to
procedure.
remember, Mr. Goodnow's been in this game for years now.
Decades.
I mean, he is a master of his craft.
Yeah. Certainly. Apparently, Mr. Collins, my stats teacher, pulled up one of Mr. Goodnow's old studies on the government. And we were analyzing the stats of the government. Mr. Goodnow's been doing it for a while, apparently. That's a long-winded way of me saying that.
Adam Bell lined up on the far left side. He won't get the ball, though. It'll go to Ironi. He's going to break it off.
My
They can't
goodness.
tackle him.
He's punching it. That ball, don't blow it dead because Ironi might break free. See, look, he's still on his feet. He's still on his feet ahead of everyone. These refs have got to stop. And Ironi a bit frustrated with the referees because he's on his feet. He stays up.
Yeah, I mean, if I was Ironi, I'd be frustrated too. But if anything, that's going to motivate him to run harder and faster, which is not what the Saints want. So either way for the Saints, a bad outcome.
Timeout.
Yeah. Ironi visibly frustrated. They're taking multiple touchdowns off of him today. 3:35 left in this first half.
It's honestly sick and twisted what these referees are doing to Ben Ironi. It kind of reminds me of Dr. Caligari's Cabinet, Charles. You familiar with that film?
I heard you and Mr. Blunt talking about it today, so I can only assume it's something from Mr. Blunt's real history, a history of film class.
Yeah,
class
Charles.
you can only get here at Episcopal High School.
It was
not
a
at
movie
St.
made
Stephen's.
post-World War I when Germany was still kind of reeling from the post-war, era, and it showcased the psychological horror of a man who was stuck in a mental asylum, and he had this fantasy in his head where he was a soldier doing an evil doctor's bidding.
Wow.
And it was very innovative because the set of that movie was actually painted by hand, and it was a bunch of jagged shapes. So I just thought I'd educate you on that.
Cool.
As Matthew gets his pass back down. Corley almost hangs on, but that's going to be a hard pass to catch.
Tawan Figaro, number 6, staring down the Episcopal sideline, and that was the least intimidating stare down I think Coach Kadeem Rogers has ever seen. He started laughing after he saw the stare down. Corley and Map.
A little switcheroo here. And now Corley's on an island. Charles, you know what this means, right?
They gotta go deep. Hand off to Landon Williams. Can't say that's a bad decision because he breaks free for more than 10 yards. That's an easy first down. Here comes Caden Bruce. Roberto Bloodworth.
There is a flag on the play.
Oh boy, another flag on the play. Please don't be on the maroon.
First down offense. So, God, must be a penalty on the Saints, or maybe no. They're moving us back. I'm confused. No Parker Bang and Jack Knutson on the chains this weekend. Jack Knutson is notably missing from the equipment room team for this weekend.
Unsportsmanlike conduct for taunting on Episcopal High School.
And this,
10-yard penalty.
I don't even
I don't know
know.
what taunting happened, but the St. Stephen student section's getting loud over there.
And they're going to need a chant for defense because they need some of that today. Hand off to Williams. Landon Williams. The first loss of yards that has not come from a flag
Number 4,
today.
Landon Williams on the carry.
I think that means you have to go deep.
Yeah, maybe we'll see a little bomb here, Charles. Maybe we'll see a little deep bomb.
Let's hope.
A gain of
I
1
want
on the
to
play.
jump out my seat and start
Second and
screaming.
9.
Mosai Matthew, one man with him in the backfield. Landon Williams, I believe. No one on the right, trips on the left. And he is going to drop back and quickly.
Oh!
By St. Stephen's. Number 12, King Terrell.
Oh, the ball's out! The ball's out! Great tackle by Mosai Matthew to get the ball back for the Maroon. Maybe. That's our ball. That way. We got it back. What? Oh, no. And that one was not Matthew's fault.
Cy Matthews' pass was deflected and
Yeah, Charles.
intercepted by number
Bruce has got to haul that one in.
Terrell.
But you got to give props. King Terrell, definitely an athletic specimen.
Yeah, but did you see that tackle from Mosai Matthew? He got his ankles.
Ball is spotted at the Episcopal High
Big
School
ankle bite tackle. You don't see that much from quarterbacks anymore.
First and 10 for
And then it
St.
looked like the
Stephen's.
ball popped out. Man, St. Stephen's student section really bringing some life into this game.
Correct
Trying
me
to
if
make
I'm
it
wrong,
close.
but you played against that linebacker Terrell in your sophomore year of high school.
Yeah, King Terrell, I think he left to go to Bishop O'Connell. I don't know if he saw. He plays with Connor Miles. Oh, wow. Darren Armstrong.
So
And I
is
don't
it-
know
is
who
it a
that.
different King?
No, that's him. But he came back.
Ball is carried by number
I don't know who this
27,
runner
Aiden
is.
Brown.
Aiden Brown. I think he might be having nightmares about that at night.
My little brother Conrad has just shoved a Chick-fil-A
Tackle is led by
menu
number
in my
52, Darren
face, and I can't
Armstrong.
complain.
A loss of 1 on the play, second and
Yeah,
11.
so Terrell, I believe, left to go to Bishop O'Connell and then has now come back to St. Stephen's. I will give St. Stephen's props on one thing. They do have a pretty solid basketball program. Certainly not the best team in the A by any means. But Bloodworth doesn't bring down Walker Ferry. And Bloodworth and Ferry have matched up before.
19, Walker Ferry.
On the basketball court, they have a pretty fierce rivalry. That's what I've heard.
Again, good enough for
That's our first
St.
rep of Walker
Stephen's
Ferry
St.
we've seen
Agnes
all day,
first
and maybe
down.
time to key on him a little bit as he breaks it off for a good game.
First and goal for the Saints.
Affectionately
at the
known as
official
Big
10-yard
Country
line.
by some members of this Maroon team.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure no one actually calls him that.
Adam Bell and Aiden Elalili's passing routine was broken up by the manager. Bloodworth and Ferry, and Bloodworth steps over him. I'm sure they're talking to one
Pass
another.
intended for number 19, Walker Ferry, is incomplete. Defended on the play by number 10, Roberto Bloodworth. Second and goal.
You know, things are bound to get chippy fast with both these student sections showing up. I know there's a little bit of bad blood right now.
Certainly a lot of bad blood. I've heard not too great things because of the Seminary Hill Cup, the 17th Seminary Hill Cup. But it'll all be settled here on the field.
You know, we like to let our game do the talking as Youngblood drops
There's
back.
a flag on the play before the snap.
Probably lucky that play got blown dead, Charles. That
Both
looked like an
sides is the
interception
call
waiting to
against
happen.
Episcopal High School.
Coach Cameron was all over him.
Wow. And the Saints
5-yard penalty
getting the
was
benefit
on
of
the ball
every
at the
call now. The
5-yard
Maroon have
line.
got to
Second
keep
and goal.
their foot on the pedal. Are the Saints sitting down and cheering? Is that what I'm seeing?
No, they're definitely standing up, but they are
They're
pretty
not.
quiet.
They're not standing on the bleachers. Must be. They just look really short over there. It looked like they were sitting down.
Episcopal High School needing a stand here with about a minute left
No turnovers yet for the Maroon defense.
in the first half.
Let's see if we can get our first one here.
Youngblood takes the snap, dropping back, looking for Ferry.
No chance he came down with that. Wow.
Wow, Ferry just went up and mossed Bloodworth. That was an amazing play by Ferry. You got to give him his props there. I mean, beautiful fade ball by Youngblood. Ferry was able to high point it and bring it down for 6 for St. Stephen's.
Wow.
And I told you we're going to have to key on him more after that.
Number
Wow.
26, Parker Spence in to attempt the extra point.
Great
on
catch.
the hold of number 14, P.J. Wolf.
Great catch from him. Is PJ Wolf kicking or holding?
He's holding.
Okay.
Big shout out to PJ Wolf holding the kick.
That one's
And
blocked.
it is blocked.
Two good things can't happen for the St. Stephen Saints. Just like lightning can't strike twice. That touchdown was the lightning. So, hopefully it doesn't happen again.
Dare I say we have ourselves a game here, Charles.
You can dare, but I'm not buying it. I think we're going to score here in 53 seconds.
53 seconds for the Maroon to make something happen. Whether that's a field goal or a touchdown. Or maybe a safety somehow, but not sure how that would happen. Special teams will take the field.
Number 28, Andrew Seraphin, on to kickoff for St. Stephen St. Agnes. Deep to receive for Episcopal High School, number 6, Ziggy Allen, and number 1, Thaddeus Corley.
Episcopal special teams looking to make a big play to swing momentum our way
Let's see what
in
Corley
the
and
second
Allen
quarter
can
of
do.
play.
Oh, keep going. Keep going.
Maroon, let's have ourselves a day. And I keep going. Deep bomb. That's a very good kick. Corley's there, though. High points it. Big block.
Block in
Maybe
the back.
a block in
It's
the
a
back.
block in the back from Hopkins. Corley. Jump cutting. John Terry and number 21, Luca Leonardo getting into it after the whistle is blown. And
You know, if there's a guy to rage bait on the Episcopal Maroon team, it is John Terry.
Corley returned the kick to
unfortunately.
the 25-yard line.
And Adam Bell frustrated with John Terry because deservedly so. Can't lose us costly, valuable yards in that manner.
Yeah, you know, Adam Bell's not afraid to lead, and that's what I like about him. You know, he's been helping me this offseason with the baseball team, which is great to have. You know, I'm not the sole leader of the team, but I mean, he's definitely been helping out.
Yeah, and we're moving back a lot here.
15-yard penalty. It makes it 1st and 10 for the Maroon at their own 11-yard line.
That is not good.
So the Maroon backed up very deep in their own territory here.
But I think I see number 9 lined up to number 7. If they can get him the ball, I think he can break free. They'll get him the ball. He's punching. Don't blow it dead, refs. He's still up on his feet. Look at him go.
Now he's down.
It took all 11 to bring him to the ground, and Darien Coates Cameron, after the play, levels number 14, PJ Wolf.
A gain of 2 on the play, 2nd and 8.
Oh, man.
That was uncalled for by Darien Coates Cameron.
Timeout called by Coach Rogers.
Timeout, Episcopal High School.
We'll see what Rogers is going to draw up for the next 15 seconds of play. I wouldn't be mad at risking it all for a deep ball. Damn, I cannot stop rhyming today, Charles. Holy cow.
So 14.5 on the clock. One bomb. That's all we need. Let's see. Ironi lined up way back. We saw this last week and we'll just kneel it. Interesting. I don't know why we had to call a timeout to do that, but
Just a reminder, it will be St. Stephen's ball in the second half because we won the toss and elected to receive. So the Maroon deciding to trust in their defense in the second half.
Maroon cannot be very happy with this lead they've built up. It's not as much as you would want. This St. Stephen's team is not amazing, so got to pounce on them while we can.
We'll see you guys in the second half of action. For now, we're going to take a break. Stay with us. Halftime. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second half of action here in the Hummel Bowl.
Welcome back, everybody, to Episcopal High School in the Humble Bowl.
I'll let Mr. Goodnight do the rest.
IAC varsity football game between the St. Stephen's and St. Agnes School Saints and the Episcopal High School Maroon.
It appears Mr. Goodnow took the words right out of your mouth, Thomas.
Yeah, I think you just copied me considering I said it first, but lots to be desired in the first half of action for the Maroon. You know, the scoreboard may say that we're winning, but trust me, we could be winning by a lot much more right now. And I'm sure that's what Coach Rogers told them at halftime. It's going to be interesting to see how they change their approach. They've been doing a lot of run plays, a lot of stretches, a lot of inside zones, you know, just attacking that St. Stephen's D-line. But now, maybe open the pass game up a little more. Mosai Matthews been great in the pocket. So, I don't know. We'll see, Charles. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, if we can get it started and just get going, defense, we got to be on. Our defense is our strong suit of our team. We just got to be good, be strong. As a defense, we'll be good.
Yeah, we got to get some students out here too, Charles. There's no students in the stands. I mean, St. Stephen's has probably 4 or 5 times as many students as we do at this game right now.
So, yeah, arms are swinging. They're going. Maximus, big one. Brought in by number 2, Gabe Murphy. Gabe Murphy finds a hole, brought down at the 40. Good return from Murphy, and Murphy is fired up. That student section for the Saints is fired up.
First and 10 for the Saints.
Yeah, we need to get our guys out here, Thomas.
I just told the everyone that was at the soccer game to pull on up. So hopefully that's what's happening. I see some people coming in. That's good to see. Really good to see.
Yeah, you know, coming back from halftime, we don't always have the most powerful stands, but our guys, well, everyone's a short walk away. Everyone has to be here tonight, so. Let's see.
St. Stephen's Youngblood taking the snap, looking for the screen. Episcopal stiffs it out. They're there to make the tackle, can they, though? There's going to be a flag in the backfield.
Murphy pulled out of bounds. There will be a flag. Block in the something on the defense.
It's going to be on the offense, I believe.
No, he put it's defense. Face mask.
Wow.
Gotta get things
rolling here.
The 15-yard penalty gives St. Stephen St. Agnes a first down. First and 10 for the Saints at the Episcopal 44-yard line.
Is that a 15-yard penalty? My goodness.
So the Saints quickly penetrate Episcopal's half of the field.
That's one way to put it.
Now on Episcopal's 45. Youngblood takes the snap, runs the ball. It's number 8, Tucker Schumack, getting no gain, and B-Hop's hyped up.
The ball is carried by number 8, Tucker Schumack. A loss of 1 on the play, 2nd and 11.
The Episcopal defense holds strong there.
2nd and 11.
It's hard to get past that EHSD line.
Thomas, this is a small St. Stephen's team, but they're holding up pretty well here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, indeed.
Youngblood in particular, kind of reminiscent of Bryce Young. Smaller quarterback, smaller in stature, but he's a pretty talented guy. Youngblood. Walker Ferry catches one right over the head of Caden Bruce.
And Walker Ferry is having a career game right now.
Wow.
He's got 2 catches for 20-plus yards.
I think it's about time we stick Darren Coach Cameron on him. Ferry not the fastest guy, but he's so tall that if they throw it up, it's going to be hard to stop that.
You know, Ferry reminds me a lot of Lawson Marshall if he played receiver.
Yeah, you could say that.
I believe,
similar player comp.
Correct me if I'm wrong. We've got an expert here in the house. Walker Ferry plays long pole for St. Stephen's. He does indeed. So shades of Lawson Marshall here.
Look at that. They put Coach Cameron on him. I think that's the right matchup. Youngblood moving around in the pocket. He's being chased. He got knocked down pretty hard there. Man,
Really good play by the Maroon
D-Hop
defense.
said this our house.
Pass is intended for number 19, Walker Ferry, and is incomplete.
And Thomas, I truly don't understand why there's such a lack of students here for the Maroon.
It's honestly infuriating.
You're forced to be here. You can't be home right now, so pull up to the game.
I think everyone's coming
come
back from the
support.
soccer game right now. So
Let's hope
just
that that's the case.
give it like 5 minutes. I wish I could be down there leading them. I need someone needs to step up and start yelling.
Youngblood.
Pressure in the pocket.
Oh, it's loose! It's loose! Dalen Jackson forces a fumble. Recovered by Darren Armstrong.
Was carried by number 1, Anthony Youngblood, who fumbled.
And it all's coming back to black.
High school.
You know, in honor of our Spanish exchange students here, I'd just like to ask you one simple question. What's tree in Spanish, Charles?
That's our
First
ball,
and
eh?
10 for the Maroon at their
It's
own
our ball.
25-yard
It's our ball,
line.
ain't it?
St. Stephen's students coming in from every which way. Entering the bowl from all directions. And hopefully it won't be enough. If Ironi touches the ball here, I think he might break free. I'm feeling it.
I feel the Maroon momentum buzzing.
Yep, here's Ironi. Here's Ironi. He's running. He finds a hole. They're not going to be able to stop him. It takes 7 defenders, ladies and gentlemen.
Ball is carried by number 9, Ben
That's a
Ironi,
big man.
27
It's a big
yards
bad
for
man,
Episcopal
Charles.
High School
You don't
first
see
down.
240 pounds moving that fast.
First and 10 for the Maroon at their own 47.
And not even 10 minutes after she said she would save her voice for tomorrow, Anya Everett leading the crowd in a wonderful. Here it is! Oh, we got to calm down. We got to calm down. We got to calm down. That was the one, though. That was the one.
Sorry, we just haven't seen a lot of deep ball action recently with the absence of Jackson Gravely.
Second and 10. Official timeout.
I'd like to apologize for our outburst formally.
Yeah, I apologize for that one.
Just, I saw the ball go up in there and didn't know what to do with myself. It was there too.
Someone's on the field injured.
We're back.
Good
Injured
to see
player.
that Kai Trenton is up and okay. Number 44 for the Saints.
So after that deep shot, it'll be 2nd and 10. A little bit of a similar look for the Maroon. I think they like what they saw, but they're
Yep.
going to run it this time.
Yep.
Ironi bending
Yep.
the corner.
That's too easy. Boom! Oh, number 23 was helpless there. Daniel Sassiri
I mean,
trembling in fear, but they threw a flag on someone, so.
Sassiri was able
might
to
be calling
get
that.
low, and they tell you in football the lowest man wins, but not when you're going against 240 pounds of pure Canadian muscle.
Yeah, that's maple syrup built. And the St. Stephen's Channing defense. I say this every time. They're going to need it. Oh, and more. So I like to call an and one.
And correct me if I'm wrong here, Charles, but Ironi actually looks kind of mad that he's not going to be able to get those yards on his stat line.
Yeah. Irony. Stat stuffer.
He wanted to run
As
for
of
those
late.
15. He didn't want to get him for free.
Well, they're going to spot him on the 19, and he's going to get 19 yards and a touchdown here. Yep, got it. Boom. They can't bring him down. Langston Banks can't bring him down by himself. They're going to need 4 once again, and he gets an easy 9-yard gain.
Episcopal on their own, on the St. Stephen's 10-yard line now, looking to extend this lead to a 2-score game.
Second and 1.
Yeah, and Ironi really, really has a future as a power back. In the college level, maybe even in the pro level. The patience and the vision I've seen from him and the willingness to put his body on the line for a few extra yards and keep those legs pumping.
Yeah, I mean, Ironi's primary position is actually linebacker as the jet sweep to Ziggy Allen.
Yep.
He's going to cut in and out. And he's going to get in for a touchdown. Ziggy Allen.
Alexandria Sportsman Player of the Month for football. He's showing why. Mosai Matthew and Ziggy Allen do the 6-7 celebration. Hopefully we got that on the camera. That was electric.
Correct me if I'm wrong, that's Ziggy Allen's second touchdown of the day? Or with Landon's?
No, Landon had the first one. Ben had the second. Ben for the second one?
I don't know, but I know we've run the ball for all of our touchdowns. And here come the students.
There we go.
The Griff running in. Hudson Owens running in.
Big kick from Maximus. The kids. Green shirt. It goes through his arms. I remember playing those games in my local high school football, for my local high school football team.
The Maroon now up by, could you do the math for me? I'm really bad at
15
math.
points.
15 points. The Maroon are up by 15 points. 21-6.
You knew that. So let's not make our education look bad. This is an ad for the school. Lock in, bro.
I had an AB
You're not gonna get a D1 scholarship like that.
I had an AB checkpoint today, and boy, I've never felt so clueless. Worst checkpoint of my life. And I studied too. I'll have you know.
Number 25.
Here comes the kicking squad.
Is this thing off?
Let's see if they can finally get their arm swings in rhythm.
And number 9, Landon Scott.
We're loud.
You know, Gabe's always on the sideline to get the student section fired up, and I like that about him.
Yeah, Gabe Cunningham coming in, making an immediate impact. Arms are swinging. Maximus's kick. This one taken in by Murphy again. Big tackle from Berto Bloodworth. He's silent. He's learning his lesson. He's lost a couple yards for the Maroon off some celebrations. We're just going to keep it quiet, keep it P.
He was tackled by number 10, Roberto Bloodworth.
What was that? I'm not familiar with that saying. Keep it P? What does that mean?
First
You know.
and 10 for the Saints at their own 34-yard
Like
line.
the popular saying, pushing P?
It's
I've
a
heard that.
reference. Let's look at Noah Baker's skull cap. He brought out the red skull
Oh
cap.
my gosh.
That
Can we
means
get a
about to
camera
go
on that?
crazy.
Can we get a camera on Noah Baker's skull cap? We gotta notice this. We gotta notice this change. I mean, he just had a black one on. Now he's going red demon mode. That means he's gonna go off this half. Youngblood, no one in the backfield, empty formation.
Oh, King Kumalor almost got to him. He threw that one into the stands. And if now we have a break in the players, can we please get a look on number 2, Noah Baker? They found him. Noah Baker wearing red on the skull cap now.
Can we get his
That's a
shoes there,
bad
too?
sign.
Pan down a little bit, get his shoes. He's got mismatched socks, mismatched shoes.
The reverse Grinches
he also
and the regular
He
Grinches.
switched the skull cap at halftime. His new tradition, I believe.
Second half skull cap is the red one. And Noah Baker, he sweats a lot. Like he sweats a whole lot. You play basketball with him after like an hour, it gets nasty. So
As St. Stephen's comes out, whoa, snap, maybe cut him off guard a little bit, but he's going to go deep. No,
Bruce! Oh, God, he got a foot down. He got a foot down.
he did not get a foot down.
Oh,
And
man.
he knew it too, but amazing play on defense nonetheless.
Ballhawk Bruce.
Youngblood's pass.
You think he's D.O.?
Ballhawk Bruce, drop him off.
You think he's D.O. or not?
Definitely not, he's from Baltimore.
There we go. Student section ringing out. This is what we've needed. Tate Donaldson entering now. It's always a good sign. Here's Noble Kelly, senior cheerleader, mind you.
He's been here the whole time.
Okay, that's good to see.
He just got back from a college visit, I believe. Youngblood relaying signals to his offense. 3rd and long. Need the student section to get loud.
3rd and 10 here. Situational. Let's be aware.
Ferry lined up on the far side. We've seen a lot of him this game.
He's in press coverage.
They're going to look. He's staring right at him.
Oh,
I
they
don't look
got
at
him.
anything.
They got him. Oh, it's ours from Tyson Long. Tyson Long.
He's always there for a big play, and he's there to recover that fumble. The Maroon now in their own red zone inside the 10-yard line. Electricity here in the Humble Bowl.
I don't know who forced that fumble. I think it was a combination of Darren Armstrong and someone else on the defensive line.
Got a player cramping up on the 25-yard line.
Oh, man. Let's hope that he's all right. We're back. Anthony Youngblood appears to be okay, making his way back to his sideline. And can we get a final update? Did the Maroon win the soccer game?
Yes, they won 4-3.
And
They'll come
Youngland
back
Co. had
victorious.
the game-winning goal.
Something like that. Sasha
That's
and
electric.
Bakadian also had goals.
Hand
Go
off.
Sai.
It's Ironi. Ironi punching forward. Wow. It's a new St. Stephen's defense.
Number 9, Ben Ironi.
And helmets keep flying off for them.
That's their best stop yet.
Number 59, Anthony Campbell, will have to come off. Oh, they're going to call it on us. You know what I see? They say penalty for us. I see more potential yards for Ben Ironi.
Yeah, well, it is great to have more potential yards. These penalties have been getting messy.
They have.
We've
It's been a
lost.
sloppy game. That's a 15-yard penalty.
We've given a lot of yards to them
15-yard penalty, spots the ball at
throughout the
St.
course of this
Stephen's
game.
Agnes 25-yard line, where it'll be first and goal for the Maroons.
Our soccer jerseys are sweet.
Yeah, those white aways. Vamos Los Blancos. Ziggy Allen, oh man.
Making sure he looks good.
Ironi though. They can't stop him. Their coach irate. Ben Ironi chipping away at the difference.
Number 9, Ben Ironi.
He'll cut it in half. Second and goal from the 12-yard line now.
A gain of 12 on the play, second and goal.
I'm getting better with these yardages, man. Game after game. I can call him out before Mr. Goodnow now.
It's hard when the chains are all the way on that side.
I wasn't even looking at the chains. I'm just
Masai.
watching pure ball.
To
Ben
Ironi.
Ironi, I know that's, oh wow. Wow, they're holding on to his leg for dear life. He's still pumping. My goodness.
That's got to be a scary position to be in if you're Sasiri there.
Ball is carried by number 9, Ben Ironi.
Ironi's probably cramping up. He does that a lot.
No, they pulled one leg and he was hopping with the other one trying to push forward.
So Landon's going to tap him out.
Ironi will get off the field. Our student section looks a lot more plentiful now. Love to see that.
I like that adjective. It's nice. Williams now in the backfield. Mosai with him. Mosai's going to hand it off.
Yep.
Williams right
Landon
up the
Williams,
gut.
that's too easy. And a late tackle. Don't even taunt him. It's not worth it. 27-6.
He hits the little dance. Did he hit the
Hefner?
He hit the Hefner step. Hit the Heisman pose. Not in college yet, Landon, but You can do it when you are.
Nah. When you're up 27-6, you can do whatever celebration you want.
So now, do the math, please. 27-6. What's the 21 difference? Hey,
That's
look at
right.
me.
That's at St. Stephen's education, bro. You're on their level now.
Kick by Maximus up.
Easy. Good hold. Good hold. PJ Wolf making a great effort there. Almost got no, he actually almost got there.
I mean, he's been showing a lot of heart, that's for
hard.
sure.
Yeah, that's hard.
PJ Wolf plays with a lot of grit. A lot of effort. 6 minutes, 9 seconds here in this third quarter. The Maroon with a lengthy lead, 21 points. Gonna kick it off to the Saints. And the student section of the St. Stephen's Saints has grown notably quiet over these past couple of drives.
Receive for St. Stephen's St. Agnes, number 2, Gabriel Murphy, and number 9, Landon Scott.
Everyone in the stream, drop a like right now if you're enjoying this matchup. The battle for the A. Let's see if we can get this to 10 likes. Maximus lines up. The arms begin to swing. Episcopal getting in rhythm. Kick taken across the 40. He's still moving.
Dalen Jackson brings him
Brought down.
Number 9, Landon Scott, returned the kick to the St. Stephen's St. Agnes 43-yard line where he was tackled by number 24, Darian Coates Cameron.
He didn't miss the kick, did he? I think that we didn't get the kick before. We had 20.
No, we had 21. We missed a field goal in the first half.
Okay, guys, I hear we have 2 likes right now. Let's get it to 10.
How many live viewers do we have right now? That's good. That's good.
If you're a St. Stephen's fan watching the stream, drop a like. If you're an Episcopal fan, drop a like.
Oh, the ball is
fumble.
loose!
Another fumble.
It's on it. Dalen Jackson and Darren Armstrong. That dynamic duo on the defensive line. And Armstrong, he's fired up.
They talk about our defense, Charles. They talk about our defense. And that's exactly why. The second forced fumble in the same amount of drives for St. Stephen's. This Episcopal defense really showing up today for the battle for the A.
And the St. Stephen's student section, who at one time was so deafeningly loud, is now silent.
Just had a greeting with some of my boys from St. Stephen's. Let's see if they are going to make their way over and revive the student section. They're definitely not in whiteout, but maybe their spirits will carry the way.
Yeah, they're supporting the Maroon, it looks like, today, wearing all black. Ziggy Allen in a hard motion, and Aiden O'Reilly is in, but Ben Ironi, it doesn't even matter.
Just a calm 20-yard run for Ironi. Nothing crazy. We've seen that plenty of times. It's just run in the middle at this point.
Aiden O'Reilly is running the show now. I love to see that.
I want to see him throw the ball, Charles.
I do too. I think Ben Ironi's just going to stuff the sheets with another score, though. He's got to. But if O'Reilly can float one up to Baby Bell on the right side, that would be beautiful.
So I'm not. Oh, I think the tape on Ironi's arm is coming off, which maybe isn't legal. Or maybe he's bleeding. I'm not sure, but either way, Landon Williams subs in for Ironi. And maybe he'll shark this touchdown from Ironi here. Still got a couple yards to do it. And he'll take the handoff. Touched a couple times, but it's not going to matter.
Who wants a body? Stays on his feet. And he's talking to his guys.
Landon Williams just caught a body on the goal line. Same spot where Tremaine caught a body about 2 years ago, if anyone remembers that.
And the famous Ziggy Allen blur clip. What's his favorite color? That corner is special for the Maroon. And O'Reilly goes from quarterback to holder just like that.
Man, if that goalpost could talk, Charles, boy, it'd have stories to tell.
That one's special. Hang it in the frat house.
Boo. Maximus's
Maximus.
kick, up, and good.
Way above the children.
With 5 minutes and 18 seconds left in the third quarter.
And Wiley, it's a good first drive from him. Good handoffs. Now that we have a cushion, let's let him air it out.
You know, I'm hoping it gets dark here so we can show off our lights to these St. Stephen's Saints. They've never seen anything like it, I don't think, except for when we beat them 2 years ago here.
I don't think they have lights. When we went to the city and told them we were the best football team in the A, like, okay, we'll give you some lights. And I know it's a lot more than that went into the decision, but I think that's a good selling point.
Let's see if the Maroon can get their third forced fumble and as many defensive drives for them.
Maximus Krzyzewski on to kick off for Episcopal High School. Deep to receive for St. Agnes. Number 2, Gabriel.
Arms are swinging. They're kind of in sync now. That wasn't bad. Big kick. That one's going to be hard to catch. Touchback.
Scott's going to let it go out of bounds, out the back of the end zone. St. Stephen's will get the ball on their own 25. 75 yards between them and another touchdown here to close the gap just a little bit. At one point, this was, I believe, a 6-point, 7-point game, 8-point game. 8-point game, I believe.
8-point game was the closest they've had it since 0-0.
It was an 8-point game for a decent amount of time, and
We've scored 20 straight.
Beginning to pull away now.
28
point lead.
20 unanswered points for the Maroon.
Youngblood, again with an empty backfield. You know he's going to pass.
Oh,
Gets past
B-Hop
B-Hop.
gambled there. 10-yard gain.
Pass is complete to number 9, Landon Scott. A gain of 10 on the play, good enough for St. Stephen's. St. Agnes first
Coach
down.
Kadeem Rogers emphatically giving his signs on the sideline. Youngblood
Steps back, steps up.
good ball.
Oh,
The rush on another forced fumble. Here, Brady Hopkins. Hopkins loses it. Dalen Jackson jumps on it, and we're in within 5 yards.
Youngblood had the ball stripped from him behind the line of
I can't even begin to imagine what sorts of celebrations we would have seen from this defensive team. We would have scored. And Ben Ironi, oh, they're going to give it to Cooper Preston. Who's going to get this rushing touchdown here?
St. Agnes 2-yard line.
And Charles, that's the third forced fumble in as many drives. That's just as I was saying.
This defense really stepping up here. They had a bad second quarter, but the first and the third have been great now. I almost thought it's nearing the fourth. I don't know what the St. Stephen Saints could be cheering over in their student section right now, but
It's probably some salty chant like, "We got cars," or something like that.
yeah, they love flexing their car keys. Aiden O'Reilly. Well, this is his first high school touch. Oh, that's PI. Throw the flag. Thank you, ref. Thank you, ref. Tawan Figaro is throwing the shrug, and he just got a pass interference call.
If Noah Baker caught that, I think I would have had to, I don't know, you would have had to euthanize me or something.
They were trying to pull his pants down while they threw the ball up. I did not know. I've never seen that type of defense in my life.
They were trying to make Baker go teague time in the Humble Bowl.
They called it a holding, but that wasn't even pass interference. They just called it a holding on the Saints. Ella Wiley, that was a good ball from him too, but
Baker got a hand on it, but
Baker was slowly being dragged down by the waist by Tawan Figaro, and he had the nerve to do a celebration after that one.
they like getting PIs over at
Let's see if we
the
can do
other
it
side of
again.
the seminary.
Yep.
They're going to look for him again.
Ella
Exact same
Wiley,
route.
head top. Yes, sir. Oh, he held it. No. Ref, that's not a great call.
Was intended for number 2, Noah Baker, and was
Oh, there's a fight going on the other side.
Oh,
we got to chill
wow.
out.
Whoa. It is never this serious, ladies and gentlemen.
there are flags
It is never this serious. It is just a sport.
That's King. Was that King and Berto? I can only imagine. There was some basketball talk going on over there.
I think it was Corley over there. And the Maroon student section is actively chanting scoreboard, and Mr. Walsh is telling him no. This is not where this game should be heading.
Terrell thought he was George Pickens, started trying to block. Corley all up on the hill. Corley wasn't having none of that.
He said, this is my house. I respect it. But when you're winning by 28 points, it's never worth doing any of that.
I'm assuming the flags are going to offset here.
Did you catch that chant that they were saying?
I think they said this is our house. I'm not really sure what they said, but regardless, whatever they did say, it's futile. They're down by 28, so not really sure what they were going for.
They've lost. We're 2-1 today on them and looking to make it 3. St. Stephen's would need the St. Stephen and St. Agnes to come back down to earth for them to win this football game. So
they would need to enact an emergency draft in order to win this game.
yeah,
I believe.
I don't even know what could possibly happen, what the penalties they're going to call on this will be.
So offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct penalties here will leave the Saints in the Maroon in the same spot they already were in.
So fill me in. So Noah Baker, they threw the ball up to Noah Baker a couple times, and both times it was defensive holding. The second time looked like he caught it from my angle. The head ref called it off, even though he couldn't see where the ball was. And then after the play, there was an extended block that led to a fight. And Thomas, teams only start fighting in sports if someone gets hurt or if one team is down by a lot. So,
I mean, it's just childish, to be honest with you, Charles.
Yeah, there's no need to be fighting. Like, when you're down 28 points to a team that none of these players on the field, maybe 3 of them have seen the Saints win a football game versus the Maroons. So maybe that's why I just don't understand. I'm not in that mentality. Like, I've never been in such a one-sided affair before.
Well,
so.
I mean, all I know, Charles, is that a touchdown here is going to be especially sweet after that interaction.
Let's throw this one to Berto Bloodworth. He deserves this one. But they're probably going to punch it in with irony.
Bloodworth matched up with Wolf.
And
They're giving it to Irony, and Irony's going to
he looked for someone to hit, and he just walked on in. And this St. Stephen's student section is drawing quieter and quieter.
I wonder when they're going to start to head out.
Number 25, Maximus Kajewski on to attempt the point out of the hold.
I don't know what the Saints could be cheering for at this point, but I respect the effort, I guess.
It's time to pack it up, put the fries in the bag.
And some of the girls from St. Stephen's now coming on around, trying to go to their beloved cars that they love flexing on us. They're walking behind us and up out of the game. It's not even the fourth quarter yet.
The score is now the Episcopal High School Maroon 40, the St. Stephen St. Agnes School Saints 6.
34-point difference here in the third quarter.
Did he miss that one too?
I don't know. I'm not worried about that.
I'm
Is it still the third quarter, Charles?
Yeah.
Holy cow. When do they enact a mercy rule?
Yeah, what is there a mercy rule in football? In our
I don't know
student
if there
section,
is.
growing larger and larger.
Maximus Kajewski on to kick off.
I would love to get to the point of a light show. Show St. Stephen's what they could have.
Number 2, Gabriel Murphy, and number 9, Landon Scott.
The sun is projected to set at 6:47, which was 5 minutes ago.
Well, you're going to start seeing some cool colors here in the backgrounds of the bowl. That's some of the best parts of the night games. Arms are swinging. It's getting sync. The St. Stephen's fans swinging their arms as well. They're trying to give us some momentum. And Scott will bring it back. Wrapped up
Gets out of it, but he gets brought down.
by Brady Hopkins. Hopkins, I'm sure he'll make himself known here.
Return the kick to the St. Stephen St. Agnes 28-yard line.
So now, Episcopal, what is Coach Mo doing in the middle of the field? Oh, he's getting the
Give him
holder.
kick and tee. But he's giving some call-outs to his defense on the way out. As the St. Stephen student section
When play resumes, it will be
starting to dwindle.
for the Saints.
Look at that sunset, Charles. I mean, that is beautiful.
Let's get a shot right there. Keep it right there. That's beautiful.
Get that scoreboard in there, too. Yep.
Snap here for Youngblood. Hands it off to a new running back. That's Alex Burkhalter.
Hey,
And
Alex Burkhalter, that used to. Yes,
He's a
that used to be my
senior.
boy.
Wow.
The ball is carried by number 30, Alec Burkhalter.
Is that Jay?
A loss of 4 on
From
the
and
play.
Linder.
2nd and 14.
And yeah, brought down by Dalen Jackson. And yet another sack for the freshman. a Linder for Linder substitution here. Young freshman Roman Linder comes in for his big brother Vince.
Again,
that D tackle.
no running back in the back. Oh, another surprise snap. That keeps on happening, and it's going to affect Youngblood's throw.
See, Youngblood
Not
just,
in a rhythm there.
he's not even calling for it. They're just snapping the ball.
So St. Stephen's not left with many fans left in the crowd after the second half slaughter that's been going down here in Humboldt Bowl.
It's only been 9 minutes of game time. And what was the score at halftime? Was it 14-6 at halftime?
It was indeed.
24 unanswered. Four unanswered touchdowns.
Youngblood.
Youngblood screen past to Murphy. Caden Bruce. Oh! Landon Williams.
Oh my goodness.
And your reaction there was the only appropriate reaction.
Student section chanting Butterfingers, but I think the only thing responsible for that drop was
Was that a
big
they
ol'
count that a
hit.
drop? That was one of the nastiest hits I've seen this Humboldt Bowl.
Sorry if I got a little loud there. That's probably the biggest hit I've seen on this field, besides when Adam Bell got laid out last year.
And this is a beautiful sight, Thomas. If I turn around, I just see countless St. Stephen students just walking away to their beloved cars.
Look at that sunset. It's so poetic.
And they called a holding on that play.
That's just salt added into the wound. I would have picked up the flag if I was
That's
the ref.
insult to injury.
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul and brings up 3rd and 18.
Let's go flick. Youngblood on 3rd and long. Someone jumped.
Someone jumped.
Illegal procedure.
Yep,
is the call
that's on the
by
offense.
Stephen St. Agnes. 5-yard penalty will make it 3rd and 23.
Tried to take a flick break there, but our director said the lighting was bad.
Oh yeah, the lighting was very bad. We'll get in the stands after this one. You're gonna go sit in the stands.
Youngblood taking the snap, motion to the right. It's caught. Berto there to wrap up, but can't. A couple moves made by St.
Big
Saint.
hit from Landon Williams, and he's fired up.
Youngblood's pass. Was complete to number 9
I can hear him from up here, man. I do this. That's what he just said.
by number 4, Landon
I mean, that was a good chunk of gain for the Saints, and still it seems to be 4th and 15.
So let's see if Parker Spence. That's the kicker, right,
Number
punter?
26,
Parker Spence, the punter.
drops back into punt formation for St. Stephen St. Agnes.
See if he can get this one off. It's been a lot of close calls.
Ziggy Allen.
Ziggy Allen lining up on the 50-yard line. The punt will be coming from the 10.
Be a miracle if he could get it to the 50. I sense a block.
Punt way past the 50. Eat your words, Charles.
Oh,
Ziggy
Ziggy Allen lost it
He's
in the
gonna pick it up
lights.
and go.
Doesn't even matter.
The St. Stephen's crowd is getting smaller by the second.
And their wideout has turned
Allen returned the punt
to an
2
empty
yards,
out, it
tackled by number
seems.
23,
To a
Daniel
boycott
Sincere.
is what the theme seems to be.
Stationary bike thing wasn't that bad.
Thank you to Ref C for complimenting my
Spotted at the Episcopal
objectively
High School
terrible
45
bar
yard line,
earlier in the
1st and
game.
10 for the Maroons.
Stationary bike. Yeah, all right, bro.
That was a bad one.
Elalai in the backfield, gonna hand it off. Ironi gets met
Jeez.
a couple of yards past the line, and
He just jumped forward to get 5.
Ben Ironi.
that's a bad run for him. 5 yards. I mean, if you're
That brings his yards per carry down.
if
That's
you're
a
doing
great
if you're
game.
doing 5 yards per carry, that is incredible. That's Heisman status in college.
Yeah. And let's see if we can get some more looks out of the arm of Aiden Elalai.
I love a deep ball. You know, we've been passing on the goal line, but I feel like we're scared to kind of stretch it out a little bit. But with this much insurance, I wouldn't mind it.
We just don't have a vertical threat on the field right now.
Adam Bell's lined up right there.
Good call. Here's Screech pressing. Good run for him. He's doing this with no gloves, holding on to it through 5 defenders, fighting forward. That's a gain of 20.
Tackle assisted by number 14, PJ Wolf.
PJ Wolf having himself a day. A lot of heart shown from him.
A gain of 18 on the play, good enough for an Episcopal High School first down. 1st and 10 for the Maroon at the St. Stephen St. Agnes 33-yard line. And that is the end of the 3rd quarter with the score.
So we'll flip sides now.
We'll flip sides as dusk falls over the Humble Bowl. The Maroon up by 34 here in the beginning of the 4th quarter.
And the Saints starting to leave.
Very few Saints left in the student section. I think that's just the friends of the players at this point.
Their rides home, their beloved rides home, are the only people left in the stands. Parents and brothers, and a couple best friends.
Let's see if we can get up to 10 likes on this stream. Drop a like right now if you're excited for the Seminary Hill Cup. We just need 3 more to reach our like goal. Make it happen.
Aiden
Elalai takes the snap. He's going to drop back.
Good
Rifles it to
find.
Baker,
Oh,
who's met over the middle. Very good hit there. Clean hit delivered by St. Stephen's. And I've just received word that Thaddeus Corley was ejected from the game after his altercation with King Terrell. That'll be a 1-game suspension for him, so he will not be able to play next week. If
do we
the
have
rules
next week?
remain true throughout all Visa sports.
who do we
Next
play?
week, I believe we play Bullis.
Well, Bullis is a Maryland team, and St. Stephen's is not an IC football team.
He did get ejected, though.
But we might, that would have to be a team suspension. There's no conflicting leagues here. You see what I'm saying?
I don't know, but Bruce is doing a whole lot of motion in that backfield, and Elias going
Oh.
to keep it himself. Use those legs, baby.
Get after it, young fella.
Ella Wiley on the carry.
It's a small gain. 3rd and 6 now. I'm seeing more and more St. Stephen's students leaving. That is one of my favorite sights. That student section, which was once 4 rows deep, now just a humble 1 row. Ella Wiley now. The lefty will throw to Bruce. Bruce
Brought down behind
for
the
a
line of
yard
scrimmage.
for a loss of 3 yards.
Ella Wiley's pass is complete to number 0.
Not a great
Bruce.
decision there.
Bruce
for
was
pass.
tackled immediately on the play, bringing up 4th down and 11.
More St. Stephen's fans losing and talking on their way out.
High School.
How classic.
Deep to receive for St. Stephen St. Agnes. Number 2, Gabriel Murphy.
Are we going to punt here? I don't know. Interesting to see
That's
how far we
embarrassing.
can pin him back.
That's just embarrassing.
Screaming and on their way out. Fair caught by Gabe Murphy.
Kaczynski's
Man,
punt is fair caught by number 2, Gabriel Murphy.
they are frustrated. I wonder who they were talking to. Don't seem to see any
The ball
Episcopal
will be spotted
fans
on the St.
in
Stephen
the
St.
area.
Agnes 14-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Saints.
I mean, they're just internet shooters, man.
Very curious to know who they were talking to. That was just like, that was embarrassing for them. So Youngblood. It's been a slaughter today. Let's see if he can ease some of the damage. He'll run the ball, hand the ball off, and it's not great.
The ball is carried by number 27, William Brown. A loss of 1 on the play.
Ten minutes left in the fourth quarter. Youngblood, he'll try to find Ferry. He does.
Wow.
Brought down by Ziggy Allen.
Anthony Youngblood's pass is complete.
You know, I was
Old man
actually going to
always
say before
wins.
that play, well, we haven't seen a lot of out of Walker Ferry since there's 2 catches in the first half, but they hit him again, and I think they got to keep going to him if they have any shot of winning this game. They're getting back in it.
Yeah.
First and 10 for the Saints at their own 26
Walker Ferry's been maybe the only bright spot for a team wearing all white under the lights today.
I believe if the Maroons score a touchdown, they will do the lights in a light show, so stay tuned for that.
Really?
Timeout, St. Stephen, St. Agnes.
mean,
I
it's
know
gonna be
we
dark.
will if we win. Unfortunately, the St. Stephen's fans cannot see that. There's really not much to say here. Maroon hadn't had a home win since St. Stephen's St. Agnes 2 years ago, but 2 in a row here early in the season, and they'll move to 3-1. Wish this game counted for IC standings, but fortunately, because St. Stephen's has struggled mightily with their football program, they're not in the IC anymore.
For football.
For football.
Youngblood again with no help in the backfield. He'll be by himself.
I just want to give him an extra blocker down there. This receiver's about to get lit up by John Terry. And he does.
That's Ryan Herring, the freshman.
Pass is complete to number 17, Ryan Herring.
There you go.
A gain of 4 on the play, 2nd and 6.
Nathan Scott comes on.
Jay Sigler chants.
The crowd chanting the name of Jay Sigler, sophomore lineman at Alexandria, Virginia.
Last name sounds kind of familiar.
Wonder where he got it from, Charles.
He didn't get it from you, so.
I like to think he did. As Youngblood drops back, steps up, rifles it.
Fires. Man.
He almost got a little arm on him.
Anthony Youngblood's pass.
He is not bad.
Gabriel Murphy and is incomplete.
He's a talent for sure.
They got to get him some help, man. He's going to transfer.
He's got to leave. Unfortunately, he's got to leave. Or they would have to do some of the greatest recruiting in DMV sports history.
Look, all I'm saying is they got a very bright future here in this program. I won't be able to see it, but they do have a very bright future.
And
Youngblood's only a freshman doing this at quarterback.
do you know what conference they're playing in for football? Or are they just playing non-conference like Notre Dame?
I'm not
is?
sure, but he's rolling out to his weak side. He's going to break
Youngblood
down.
Youngblood dumping
Wow,
it off.
that was an
Heads up
amazing play. And a lot of open field there to work with, but
Youngblood's pass
number
is
17,
complete
Ryan
to
Herring, who
number
just got his
17,
second target of the game, second target of the drive, gets brought down.
Gain of 8 on
Good
the play.
defense by the Maroon to stop what a
St. Agnes first
what
down.
was an immaculate
First and 10 for the Saints at their own
improvision.
43-yard line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to be quite honest, Youngblood, you don't really see many quarterbacks standing below 5'9" in stature, but and ones that do it like he does, man, if that kid gets a few more inches, he's going to be a problem.
Hey, he's only a freshman. He's got plenty of time to grow.
Stephen A. Smith reference if you didn't catch it. Play clock violation.
Wow, and a late hit almost. Just a little shove, nothing to get mad about.
But you got to slow your momentum somehow.
Delay of game is the
Thomas,
call
this student
against
section,
St. Agnes.
when
The 5-yard penalty
when
will
we
make it
show up,
1st and 15.
our teams play hard. That's going to be our motto going forward into tomorrow. We're going to need to win 5 out of the 8 games tomorrow to capture the cup. But if we show up, our athletes will show out.
Stay tuned tomorrow on EHS Live for the broadcasting of the final Seminary Hill Cup game. Episcopal Varsity Soccer versus St. Stephen's Varsity Soccer here under the lights in the Hummel Bowl. As Youngblood drops back, steps up again, pocket collapsing, trying to make a play. Delivers a
Hospital pass
dime.
to Walker Ferry.
Walker
Knocked
Ferry's a
down by
big fella, he can
Caden
handle it.
Scott's pass was complete to number
Yeah,
19.
tomorrow night at halftime, hopefully they show this on the broadcast, there will be a penalty kick contest versus Dean of Students, Miss Crydell.
2nd and 6.
So that'll be pretty cool to see. You guys can't get enough of us. You'll see us on that broadcast tomorrow during halftime. So that'll be great.
Throwback to a year ago on this, a year ago family weekend when St. McNorrell scored a penalty kick from the 30-yard line
Yeah.
into the goal.
I think that was family weekend.
One of the craziest shots I've ever seen. As Youngblood steps back,
Steps
his
up.
play.
Oh!
got
It's
it up in the
tipped!
air. No one's there, however.
Cooper Price is trying to fight for the ball. Number 6, Taywan Figaro.
Pass intended for number 6, Tawan Figueroa, was batted in the air.
Taywan
Fell
Figaro,
incomplete.
he wants a flag. There was no flag on that
3rd and
play.
6.
I've got to eat, Thomas. My stomach is. I need meal money.
Pocket collapses so quick, but he's going to use his legs and
Oh, good
use
slide.
them well.
He's been practicing that one. It's reminiscent of a baseball player. Does he play baseball?
I'm not sure. He's a freshman. I haven't seen him if he does.
Good slide from
That
him.
kid's talented, Charles. Play this back in 5 years when he's playing at a Power 5 team.
Yeah.
A gain of 11, good enough for St. Stephen St. Agnes first down. Officials timeout. When play resumes, it will be first.
Youngblood steps back after the break. Complete. Ruled down by contact. So now 3rd down and long.
Youngblood's pass is complete to number 2, Gabriel
2nd down and
Murphy.
long. I stand corrected.
A gain of 1 on the play, 2nd and 9.
Brought down to the line of scrimmage by John Terry, and he's fired up.
Youngblood was tackled behind the line of scrimmage by number 55, John Terry. A loss of 3 on the play, 3rd and 12.
Episcopal, are they only sending 2 D linemen? No, here come the rest. Stevens, 3rd and 12. Score 40-6 with 5 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. Gonna motion a man out left. Drop back.
Tyson Long on the outside.
On the run. Dart.
Just a little bit
Through the hands
behind
of his receiver.
Gabe
Another
Murphy.
pretty decent ball by Youngblood.
Is incomplete.
Not able to be hauled in.
Brings up 4th and 12.
So I think the punt unit is going to come back on.
Parker Spence here. I don't know. I mean,
Parker Spence in the punt
I would
for
go
St.
for it here.
Stephen St. Agnes.
Don't got much to lose.
Who could even be back to return this one? Zay Mapp? I guess it's going to be Zay.
DTC for Episcopal High School, number 14, Isaiah Mapp.
Here we go, Zay.
Might be blocked. Oh, man.
Not blocked. Had a good punt.
Let's go, Mapp.
He's going to try his hand at running it back.
Yeah, Zay.
Doesn't really get anywhere. But, hey, positive yards are positive yards.
Mapp
Yeah.
returns the punt out near the Episcopal High School 20-yard line.
There, and here comes, this is the U squad. Number 82, Brendan Casey in now. Freshman, his hand was all messed up not too long ago, but good to see him in and playing.
19-yard line.
There's going to be a couple new guys. Jay Sigler's in on this offensive line in at guard.
Let's see if Jay Sigler can catch a pancake here.
Number 18, Mason Lazar in the slot. And I think that's Matthew Pritchard on the far left. Oh, Liley's
Play
got to
clock.
snap it. He does. He's good. Play's not dead. Oh, Liley comes down. That's a 7-yard gain.
The ball is carried by number
Here comes
17,
Tomasco de Montes
Aiden O'Reilly.
in on the offensive line for Gabe Murphy.
A gain of 7 on the play. 2nd and 3.
I wish Thomas wasn't in.
Peter
so he could
Watts.
be in right now.
Peter Watts is about to get in as well. Peter Watts in for Bowen Gottselig, and no one happier than Bowen Gottselig to be subbed off here. This is awesome to see.
We got the JV team in right now. Like, actually, we actually have the JV team in.
I think this JV team would have put up a fight here with the St. Stephen's varsity squad. So this offensive line now, from the right to the left, 72, I don't know who's up. Jeez.
Claude?
No. Roman Linder, Jay Sigler, Gabe Murphy, Peter Watts, and Tomas Godamontes.
And they're going to hold strong. Elilai is going to take it himself, brought down by King Terrell, who somehow wasn't ejected after what happened with Thad.
Ball carried once
Not quite
again
sure how
by
that
number
works.
17, Aiden.
Not quite sure how. Tomas Godamontes is not in the game, unfortunately.
I want to see Adam Bell catch some passes here.
Pierce Paraschini coming in now,
Yeah, Zeus.
looking to run. Maybe as a wideout. I remember he played running back on their JV football team. Was that last year? 2 years ago. I remember watching
2
Pierce
years ago.
Groshini getting some runs.
Getting some runs.
No, but that was Levi. Levi and their team.
He was quarterback, no?
I don't remember.
Regardless.
Aiden, his handoff to Cooper Preston. Preston out to the left side. Boom. He's on his feet, diving forward for 15.
I want to see a big old player right here.
If we can somehow get like a Brennan Casey bomb, I think that would feed families.
A gain of 10 on the play, good enough for an Episcopal High School first down. 1st and 10 for the Maroon.
And the St. Stephen student section, if they weren't already gone, now it's all over.
Electro.
Handoff to Preston. Preston.
Wow.
Jumping, cutting, falling, diving. It's more. Here's Matthew Pritchard coming on for Chase McCoy, number 26. Drew Littlejohn in now for Parashini.
DLJ's in. Everybody's eating on St. Stephen's watch. Y'all heard it here first. Drew Littlejohn gonna line up in the slot, and he better get a target.
I want to see some throwing reps. I think Matthew Pritchard could come down with a catch here.
Is that 43?
Yeah. They're handing off to Preston. I don't blame him. Preston, gritty player. Peter Watts fired up.
All fans are reminded to please stay off the playing field at the end.
Get ready for the light show. It's going to be crazy.
I want to see a touchdown.
No, it'd be awesome.
5 yards on that carry. 2nd and 5.
Are they students, St. Stephen students waiting over there to get
They're
a little brawl?
They're waiting for their cars. They're waiting for their moms to pick them up. Although they love to flex their keys. I've seen that stance before. Brody Hoff in at running back. Someone jumped.
False start by someone.
They're trying to stop Brody from getting reps.
The 5-yard penalty will make it 2nd and 10.
Or Brody Hoof, my apologies.
Games begin with a cross
No, it's Huff.
Huff?
Yeah.
H-O-O-F? Huff?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're family friends with them.
You think?
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure we are. It could be a different Huff.
Come and see some great girls
Maybe.
sports on all levels.
Eli,
And off to Hoff. Oh, he's making it work. He's making something shake. He's pushing. He's pushing. It might be a first down. So McCoy and Lazaro come back on. Pritchard off. Littlejohn off.
No.
Ball is carried by number 50, Brady Huff.
Under a minute now left on the clock. One more play stands between the Maroon and their 19th consecutive victory.
No, it's last.
18th.
18th. Handoff. Huff again. He's fighting. I love the fight out of that kid.
Brady Huff again on the carry.
Huff. Huff.
So the Maroons' win streak is finally legal, folks. It can vote if it wanted to.
Wow.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
18 years of dominance on the Seminary Hill.
And it looks
On
like
the Holy
that was
Hill.
Last play of the game.
Great team win for the Maroon. Great broadcast from our crew.
Be on the lookout for these lights. We're going to stay on the broadcast long enough to show them.
And at the end of the
I'm going to
game,
be really disappointed if we don't run them because I've been hyping them up all game.
the St. Stephen
Yeah.
St. Agnes School Saints 6.
I'm Charles Fisher with Thomas Sigler. Thank you guys and enjoy the show.